Yeah, no, no. Yesterday,
Sir.
the golden rules of accounts. Actual golden
Yes,
rules,
sir.
how many types, Nana? Three types. One is
First.
personal account, real account, nominal account. So,
Okay, sir.
personal account again classified into three. One is the natural personal, artificial person, representative person. So, what is the natural person? Natural person, these are the accounts of individuals only. Suppose example Ravi, Kiran, Sri Hari, Arun, whatever may be that. Artificial, artificial means nothing but company names only. So company names are firm names or institutions. Suppose example limited companies, any private company, club names, institution names, firm names, corporate society names, etc. These are all under the artificial person, personal account. Representative person means owner related, capital. So capital is a representative personal account, drawings, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses. That is the representative. In the next one, real account. Real account is explaining that at previously I explained the real account rule also. Tell me the rule, Nana. Real account rule. Real account rule and personal account rule. Tell me, Nana.
Real account. The debit the receiver, credit the giver.
That is the personal account.
Okay.
Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the
Credit the
giver.
giver.
Next, real account, debit what comes in, credit what.
Credit what goes out.
So real account only applicable for assets only. Assets, any assets, that is the plant and machinery or furniture or building or cash, goodwill. These are the assets are applicable in real account. So real account is explaining debit what comes in, credit what goes out. The next
Okay.
one, nominal account. Nominal account only applicable for expenses and losses and incomes and gains. Suppose in the company point of view, company expenses, all the expenses under the nominal account only. Losses also under nominal account. Incomes also nominal account. Gains also nominal account. So here I am mentioning the rules. In the rules, personal account already explained. Personal account debit the receiver, credit the giver. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
Yes.
Nominal account debit all expenses and losses,
Expenses and
credit all
losses.
incomes and gains.
Gains.
So the based on these rules, I will explain some examples. Some examples. Today you only
Okay.
concentrate the business transactions, business
Okay, sir.
transaction, how to post the debit and how to post the credit.
Credit.
Identification is very, very important. Yesterday class, just rules completed. Golden rules already completed. How many types of golden rules? Three types of golden rules. One is the personal account. Personal account, debit the receiver. Personal account,
Credit the giver.
debit the receiver, credit the giver. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
What goes out.
Nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains.
Gains.
So now you are identify the transaction which is debit and which is credit. So
Credit.
here first business transaction. Krishna started a business with cash, rupees 1 lakh rupee. That meaning Krishna is started into the business. So Krishna will bring the amount or not. How much
Yes,
amount
sir.
he will bring into the firm or business?
Wow.
1 lakh
1
rupee.
lakh.
So always you think the company point of view only. So company point
Okay.
of view, now cash is comes in or goes out, comes into the
Uh,
organization. So cash
yes,
is
sir.
an asset. Cash is an asset. So assets of cash is an asset. So now asset is comes in or goes out, comes into the
Comes in.
organization. That is the reason you are entered into the debit side. In the next one,
Okay, sir.
who will give that amount? Krishna will give that amount. Krishna is a receiver or giver? Giver. So giver which
Give.
you entered credit side. But here you are mentioning the capital account only. Why you are not writing the Krishna? So it is a representative name. That is the reason you are entered into the capital account.
Okay.
So debit is the cash account, credit is the capital account. Just you are identifying. If you know these identification, the tally is very easy. Tally just
Okay.
you pass the journal entry only. Remaining all the report system will created ledger accounts, day books, trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, fund flow statement, purchase register, sales register, trial balances. These are all the reports are available. So
Okay,
system
sir.
do all the things, but you properly you pass the journal entries. That is the reason I spend more time for journal entries.
Okay, sir.
Cash taken by proprietor for personal use. So this meaning cash taken by proprietor. Who will taken? Proprietor will taken. That how much amount the proprietor will taken? 5,000 rupees.
5,000.
So
Okay,
now
sir.
company point of view, now cash is comes in or goes out, cash is goes out. So
Yes,
who
sir.
will taken? Proprietor. Proprietor is receiver or giver? Receiver.
Receiver.
Proprietor is receiver. Proprietor applicable in the personal account. In the personal
Okay.
account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. So
Receiver.
debit the receiver means proprietor is a receiver. Receiver which is
Okay.
side? Debit side. Now cash
Okay.
is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Goes out means
Goes out.
which side? Credit side. Here
Okay.
proprietor name, you are mentioning the drawings. If you withdraw for personal use, 100% you mentioning the drawings account only. It is the representative name. Next, drawing account, debit and cash account, credit.
Credit.
Next one, you are purchasing the goods for cash. You are purchasing the goods for cash rupees 10,000 rupees. You are purchased some goods.
Okay, sir.
Goods account
Okay.
not there. Goods account not there. You are mentioning the purchases. So now goods is comes in or goes out? Comes in. Comes in
Comes
which
in.
side you are enter? Debit side. You think that
Okay.
way also. Otherwise, one more way. If the goods is there, you are consuming the goods. So that is also considered as a expenses. Expenses always which side you are enter? Debit side. So purchase account debit. Now you pay the amount. Cash is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Which side you are entered? Credit side. So purchases debit side. Cash which side?
Credit side.
Credit side. Purchases debit side. Cash credit side. Next
Sir.
one point. Goods sold for cash to Ravi. Rupees 25,000. Goods sold for cash. Goods sold for cash. So sold means sales. If some goods are sold to Ravi, on which
Okay, sir.
basis? Cash basis. So now if
Okay.
you sell the goods, cash is comes in or goes out? Cash is comes in. Comes in
Comes in.
which side you are entered? Debit side. So
Which side?
goods is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Credit side. It is a
Side.
sales. It is a revenue. It is a income. Which side you are entered?
Okay, sir.
Credit side. So now
Okay.
debit is cash. Sales is credit.
Okay.
Next one, goods purchased from Venkat. Goods purchased from Venkat rupees 5,000. You are purchasing the goods from Venkat. It is a credit transaction. You are not paid the amount. So it is a credit transaction. You are purchasing the goods from Venkat. Venkat is a giver. Venkat is a giver. Giver, which side you are entered? Credit side. Now
Credit
goods
side.
is comes in or goes out? Comes in. Comes in means
Same.
which side you are entered? Debit side. So here entry, debit is the purchases, Venkat
There's
is
a code.
the credit.
Okay.
Venkat credit, purchases, debit.
Okay.
Goods sold to Pawan. Goods sold to Pawan. This is also credit transaction. Your company sold goods to Pawan. Pawan is a receiver. Pawan is a receiver. Pawan receiver, which side you are entered? Debit side. Sales is
Okay.
an income. Our goods is goes out, credit side. So sales
Okay.
credit, Pawan is a debit.
Okay,
Goods
sir.
returned to Venkat. Goods returned to Venkat. Who will returning? Company will return. Company will return to Venkat. So previously company is purchasing goods from Venkat. Now company is returning the goods. So
Goods.
Venkat is a receiver. Venkat is a receiver. So Venkat is a name or not? Immediately you
Yes.
upload the personal account. Personal account
Okay.
debit the receiver, credit the giver.
Giver.
Venkat is a receiver. Receiver which side? Debit side. So now goods is goes out. So that is the credit. Which type of goods? Purchase related type of goods you are returning. That is the reason you mentioning the purchase returns. Purchase returns. Purchase returns
Returns.
you are enter into the credit side. Which side? Purchase returns credit side. Venkat is a receiver. Which side? Debit side. Next. Goods returned by Pavan. Goods returned by Pavan. Here, who will returning the goods? Pavan is returning the goods to company. So now
Oh,
company is receiving the goods from the customer. Pavan is a customer. Customer is a giver or receiver? Giver. Giver, which side you are entered? Credit side. So customer is returning means that is the sales returns. Previously, your company is goods sold to Pavan. Previously, company is returning the Pavan. Sorry, company sold goods to Pavan. Now Pavan
Pawan.
is returning the goods to
Goods.
company.
Okay.
So now Pavan is a receiver or giver? Giver. Giver which
Giver.
side you entered? Credit side. So that is the sales returns. So sales returns which side you entered? Debit side. It
Debit side.
comes in. Next point, furniture purchased for cash from Ravi. You are purchasing the furniture from you are purchasing the furniture from Ravi. On which basis? Cash basis. So you are paying cash or not? He is mentioned
Yes.
clearly cash basis. So now furniture is comes in or goes out? Furniture is comes in or goes out? Comes in.
Comes. Yeah.
So
Comes in.
furniture is comes in, it is an asset. Assets immediately you apply the which rule? Real account. Real accounts
Real.
debit what comes in, credit what goes.
Credit what goes out.
So furniture is comes in, so debit side. Now you are paying cash or not? Cash is
Yes,
goes
sir.
out. Which side? Credit side. Don't
Sir.
write the name. When you mentioning the name, credit basis only. Cash based system, you are not mentioning the name only.
Names.
So debit is
Okay,
the
sir.
furniture, cash is the credit. The
Oh,
next one, machinery purchased from Tata Limited, rupees 15,000. You are purchasing the machinery from Tata company. So it is a
okay.
credit transaction. You are not pay the any amount. Cash related information is not given. That is the reason you consider as a credit transaction. So machinery purchased from Tata Limited, rupees 15,000. So now machineries comes in or goes out, comes into the organization. So machinery should be write down the debit side. Now Tata Company, which rule is applicable? Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver.
Credit the
Tata
giver.
Company is a giver. Giver, which side you are entered? Credit side. So debit is
Okay.
the machinery, Tata company is the credit. Next,
Okay.
motor car sold to Anil. Motor car sold to Anil. Motor car sold to Anil. You are sold to some, your car is sold to Anil. So Anil is a receiver or giver. Anil is a receiver or giver.
S-
Receiver.
Receiver,
Receiver,
sir.
which side you are entered? Debit side.
Debit
So
side.
now motor car is comes in or goes out?
Oh, going out, sir.
Goes out. So that is the reason which side you are enter? Motor car credit side.
Credit side.
Credit side. So next one, old cycle sold to Kumar for cash. So this is the cash transaction. Previous motor car sold to Anil. It is a credit transaction.
Credit transaction.
That is the reason you mentioning the name. So
Okay.
here, old cycle sold to
Sold
Kumar
to
for cash.
Kumar or
So if
cash.
you sold the any goods, you get the money or not? You are
Yes,
getting.
sir.
So cash is comes in or goes out? Comes in. So
Comes in.
cash is comes in. Which side you are entered? Debit side.
Yes.
Old
Okay, sir.
cycle you are sold. Old cycle. So old cycle which side you are entered? Credit side.
Credit side.
Received from Vishnu or cash received from Vishnu. Both are the similar. Received from Vishnu. What you receive indirectly cash only. Cash
Cash.
received
Okay,
from
sir.
Vishnu. Now cash is comes in or goes out? Comes in. So
Comes
cash
in.
is comes in. Which side you are enter? Debit side.
Debit side.
That amount who will give? Vishnu. Vishnu, which side you are entered? Credit side.
Credit
Vishnu
side.
is a giver. Giver, which side you are entered? Credit side.
Credit side.
Cash, which side you are entered? Debit side.
Debit side.
Next point. Cash paid to this point. Cash paid to Gopal. Cash paid to Gopal. Rupees 2,500 rupees. 2,500. So here cash paid to Gopal. Gopal is a receiver or giver? Receiver or giver? Receiver.
Receiver, sir.
Receiver, which side you are
Receiver.
entered? Debit side.
Debit
Cash
side.
paid. Cash is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Which
Goes
side?
out.
Credit side.
Credit side.
Next point, commission received from Kiran, rupees 5,000. Commission received from Kiran. Received means what you received from the Kiran, cash only.
Commission.
Now cash
Yes, sir.
comes in or goes out? Comes in. Debit side. So commission received is the income. Income, which side you are entered? Credit side.
Credit side.
Next point, interest received. Here name is not mentioned. Sometimes confusing purpose is mentioning the name. Interest received from Rohit. Interest received from Rohit. Interest received, both are the similar only. But name is mentioned, don't consider the name. Incomes and expenditure. It is the income. Received means what you receive, cash only. So
Okay.
cash only. Cash is comes in. Interest received is the income. Incomes, which side you are entered? Credit side. You know the
Credit side.
nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses. Credit all
Get
incomes
all
and
incomes and
gains.
gains.
Next one, rent paid. Rupees 5,000 rupees. Rent paid to landlord. Sometimes is mentioning the landlord also. You are paying the rent. You are paying the rent. Rent paid means cash is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Goes
Goes
out means which
out.
side you entered? Credit side. Rent is an expenditure. Expenditure, which side you enter? Debit side. Rent is an expenditure. Debit side. Paid means what you pay. Cash only. Cash
Yes. Okay,
comes
sir.
in or goes out? Goes out.
Going out.
Right. Salary is paid to staff. Now
Stop.
you pay the salary. So salary is an expenditure. Expenses, which side you enter? Debit side.
Credit
So
side.
what you pay? Cash only. Cash is comes
Uh,
in or goes out? Goes out.
Going out.
Goes out means which side you entered? Credit side.
Credit side.
Cash deposited into bank, rupees 10,000. Cash deposited into bank. You are depositing the money into the bank. Now bank is a receiver or giver. Receiver. Cash
Receiver.
always applicable in the personal account. So bank
Okay.
is a receiver. Receiver, which side? Debit side. Now you are depositing the cash. Cash is comes in or goes out? Goes out.
Going out, sir.
So which side you are entered? Credit side. Now,
Credit side.
debit is the bank, cash is the credit. Next, 20th point. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use for rupees 20,000. Now you are withdraw the money from bank only. For what purpose? Office use purpose only. Now you are bring some amount from the bank for your office purpose only. So not for personal purpose, office purpose, you are withdraw the money from the bank. Bank is a giver or receiver? Giver. Giver, which side you are entered? Credit side.
Given.
Now you
Credit side.
receive the money or not? Cash is comes into the organization. Cash is comes in.
Yes, sir.
Which side you are entered? Debit side. So cash withdraw from bank for office use. Cash is debit, bank is credit.
Credit.
Next, cash withdraw from bank for private use or personal use. That time you write down the drawings. That amount we will withdraw, owner, proprietor. So now
Okay, sir.
bank is a giver. Bank is a giver. Which side you entered? Credit side. So who will receive that amount? Proprietor. Proprietor other name drawings here. Drawings.
Oh,
Drawing represented name. So that is the debit. Next point. Own furniture brought by the proprietor into the business. So own furniture. So proprietor furniture. Proprietor brought the furniture. That furniture give to the business. That furniture is give to the business. Now company point of view, furniture is comes in or goes out? Comes in. Debit
comes in.
side. So that furniture who will give? Proprietor. Proprietor, you call it as a capital. Here you
Okay,
mentioning the capital, that amount added to the capital account only.
yes,
So
sir.
entry furniture account data to cash account. Furniture account data to cash account. Next point, clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Next, cash received from Ravi, rupees 9,500 in full settlement of his account of rupees 10,000. Actually, Ravi account 10,000 rupees. Now I received amount from the Ravi 9,500 only. The
Okay.
difference amount he will not pay. That difference amount you consider as a discount. Cash received
Discount
from
allowed.
Ravi. Cash is comes in or goes out? Comes in. How
Comes
much
in.
cash is he receiving? 9,500. So
Okay.
9,500 you are receiving cash debit. Next one, difference amount 500 you consider as a discount.
Discount.
So you are giving the discount, you are allowing, your company is allowing, it is the loss, it is the expenses.
Okay,
So
sir.
cash account data, discount account data to Ravi account. That amount who will give? Ravi only. Giver which side? Credit side. So entry cash account data, discount allowed account data to Ravi account. Next point, reverse. Cash paid to Kumar. Previously you are receiving. Now you are paying. Cash paid to Kumar rupees 4,500 in full settlement of his account of rupees 5,000. 5,000. Cash paid to Kumar. How much amount you are paying? 4,500 only. You are paying. Actual amount, how much amount? 5,000. Your company actual liability 5,000. But now your company is paying 4,500 in full
500.
settlement. Full settlement means you are closing that account. Now cash is
Okay.
comes in or goes out? Goes out. Credit side.
Goes out.
So now you get the benefit or not? 500 rupees difference amount. That is the
Yes, sir.
discount received. That is the discount received. Discount received. So that amount we will receive Kumar. So entry Kumar account data to cash account to discount received account. Clear? Yeah, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Clear.
Next last nana. 30 point. Today I will explain 30 points. Nana. So 24th point completed. Next one, loan taken from Anil. Loan taken from Anil. Loan taken from Anil. So loan taken from Anil means Anil is a giver or receiver? Giver. Giver
Giver.
side, credit side. Now cash is comes in or goes out?
Comes in.
Comes in. Here you mentioning the Anil loan account, not
Okay.
Anil loan account. So why you mentioning the any loan account? Your identification purpose. You are taking the loan from the Anil. Now cash is comes in debit. Loan is a credit.
Right, sir.
So that loan who will provide? Anil. That is the reason in mentioning the credit side. Next, interest on loan paid to Anil. You are paying the interest. Interest is an expenditure. Debit side. Paid means what you pay cash. Cash is goes out. So entry interest account data to cash account. Next, interest on loan received from Anil. Interest on loan. Interest on not this point.
Loan.
No. Loan received from Anil. One second. Interest on loan received from Anil. Okay. Previously, you gave the loan to Sunil. Now you are receiving interest from Anil only. You are receiving the interest from Anil. You are receiving or not? That meaning actually you are understanding the point. Interest on loan received from Anil. You are receiving loan interest from Anil. It is a income. Receive means what you receive cash only. Cash is comes in. Cash comes in. Interest on loan, it is enter into the credit side. Why? Your company point of view, it is a income. It is a income. Next point. Check received from Krishna rupees 5,000 and immediately deposit into the bank. You are receiving the check. Who will give the check? Krishna. Krishna is a giver. Giver which side? Credit side. Giver which side? Credit side. So now you are that check is receiving. That check is received or not? Your bank is receiving. So that is the reason bank you are enter into the debit side. Bank is the receiver, debit. Who will give that amount? Krishna. Both are the personal account. Personal account says debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here giver Krishna, receiver bank. Next, check received from Balaji towards commission, rupees 10,000 and immediately deposit into bank. You are receiving the commission from Balaji. So commission received or not? So that amount immediately deposit into the bank. So you are receiving the check. You are receiving the check from Balaji. What purpose? In commission purpose only. So commission received. It is a income. Which side you are entered? Credit side. In our company point of view, the check is received. Who will receive? Bank. Bank you are entered into the debit side. So bank account data to commission received account. The next one, goods taken by the proprietor for his personal use. His personal use. So who will withdraw the goods? Proprietor. For what purpose? Personal purpose only. So personal purpose means you are entering into the drawings. Drawings means is a representative personal account. So drawing is a receiver. Receiver which side? Debit side. Now goods is comes in or goes out? Goes out. Owner will taken by that goods. So credit side. So entry drawings account data to purchases account. So total 30 points completed, almost to 40 to 50 points. After that, I will move to the tally. So these basics are important. Once this completed, maximum one more day. One more day, I will finish this all the basics. After that, I will start the tally related concept. Okay, Nana?
Okay.
Okay, Nana. Thank you, Nana.
Sir.
1 minute, 1 minute. Wait.